Frankie Grande's sister is doubling down on her comments about her ever-changing voice. After a recent podcast appearance, the former Nickelodeon star was criticized for many people thinking that she put on the way that she spoke. But it wasn't an isolated incident. Many of us have felt that way for years. And now Pete Davidson's former fiancée is speaking out about that in depth. On a new podcast, Ariana had a lot to say. And she got sassy. I love that. But, a big but, and I'll share the but after I read to you her thoughts. During a new interview this week, the reformed donut licker says, I think it's just a very normal thing that certain conversations are different tonally. If I'm feeling very bubbly, I'll sound more bubbly. If I'm feeling very serious, I'm going to sound more serious. I'm not the same all the time. No one is. Another thing that is very real is that I just spent a long time playing a character every single day and training my voice to do different things for a long time, even before leaving for London to film Wicked. The voice is in the body. It's an instrument, and muscle memory is a real thing. If I slip in and out of mannerisms or tonal shifts that I trained myself to do every single day for 2 years, that's kind of a normal thing. And then she added this interesting rap. Ari claims that a lot of the criticism she got is because of sexism. She says, quote, you see with male actors that after the fact, people are always like, oh, wow, how dedicated he is to his craft. The transformation. He's a brilliant performer. Yeah. And, quote, she adds, God forbid I sneeze like Galinda or make an intonation like her, then I'm crazy and someone should check on her. After I made that comment about changing my vocal placement, I started thinking about the other ways in which this is normal. And not only normal, but also I had a job to do. It's a strange thing to be under such a microscope, and sometimes people don't really know what that's like. So it's the weirdest thing. We all do that. We all acclimate. And we all have different modes. Yeah. Okay, she said a whole lot there. And she didn't address the elephant in the room, which is not that long ago, especially around her 7 Rings era. She got it, she wanted, she bought it, yeah, whatever. She sounded, some accused her of appropriating Black culture vocally. At that time, she was not training for Wicked. And I'm not a Black person, obviously. I would love to hear people of color and their thoughts on that era and her explanation now, or her avoiding that. And I'm not afraid to say what I think. We've seen many Americans like Madonna and Gwyneth Paltrow adopt this almost transatlantic accent after spending time in London. And I think the same might be true if your entire circle or a lot of people in your crew are Black people or people from the South or whatever. If you hang out, y'all, like if you hang out with a lot of people from Georgia or Louisiana, you might start to pick up some of their vocal mannerisms. Same with what Ariana was doing back in the day, but she has not addressed any of that. What are your thoughts on everything she said and everything that I said? Let me know in the comments section.